Well, hello, my beautiful people. I am back and I have a really cool story to share with you guys. And I hope you're open minded about it because it's about shrooms. Yes, shrooms. And um, I think doing shrooms once in a while is pretty important and necessary. I feel like it helps you reconnect with the source, and I don't do it often. Okay, let's just start there. I try to do it maybe like once every year or 2 years. The last time I had done it was like maybe like 3 years ago, you know? And so I felt like I needed my reset. I needed to get reminded of the beautiful things of life because I was working a new job. It was a very stressful job. It's a very busy job. And I just needed a reminder of like, what are we here for again? Like, what's going on? You know? And so it's been about a month or so that I did it. And I was laying in bed with my headphones on, just listening to relaxing music. And I was just feeling really good. And I was just thinking like, okay, this is going to be a chill one. This is just going to be like a good feeling one, right? And then out of nowhere, I started to get like flashes of my life. Like it literally felt like I had died and I was revisiting my life. And God was showing me all the different times that pretty much I was showing up for myself. I don't know if I was feeling like down with myself or feeling like I wasn't fulfilling my task here on this earth because I was so occupied with my job that I wasn't doing the things I love. And I was feeling guilty. I was feeling bad. I felt like I wasn't doing enough. I felt like, I'm not doing things for me. I'm not really doing things for people. Like I really want to talk about things to help people. And so this trip took me down my whole life path. And it's like, you don't understand how much of a light you are. So let me show you. And I was like, I'm not a light. I don't want to be a light. Like I want to help people. Yeah, but you need to understand and accept that you are a light and you are enough and you are doing a lot. You don't think you're doing a lot? Let me show you. So then it took me back to all the situations that I can think of from my childhood, from when I was 5, 6 years old, all the way until recent things. And every time that I felt sad or alone, God showed me who the voice was in my head that got me out of it. And it was me. It was me. It was me the whole time. It was my higher self that was like talking to this girl and getting her out of it and counseling her, telling her what to do, what not to do, telling her it's going to be okay. It was me. And then it was like, you see, you did that. And he's like, next. And then I went to the next event in my life and I can see the sad little kid and then my higher self telling her something and then her like getting better and then moving on with life and the next and the next and the next and the next. And it even showed me different timelines. It showed me, when you went on the road and it felt like you were doing all the work, that's because on a different timeline, you did this by yourself, you little brave bitch. It showed me you didn't need that person. Like you, on a different timeline, you were doing it by yourself. Like you did that. All that learning you did during the time that you were out there, you did that. You did it alone. It showed me how when my son had his near drowning incident or drowned, it showed me how it was me who went and said, Jaden in my ear so I can go and grab him. It showed me how I've been changing lives here in this job. And it almost felt like the energy was like frustrated. Like, you see this person? You helped them. You don't understand what it meant when you helped them. Like you really helped them. That was you. You did that. Why aren't you getting your credit? Why aren't you accepting it? And he's like, you're feeling the way Jesus did. I get it. You get frustrated because you don't want the praise. You don't want the recognition. You want people to step up and step into their light, their own light. You want people to see how valuable and how powerful they are. But you need to understand and accept that you are the light. And it's okay. It doesn't mean like you want to be thinking that you're all this and that. No, like that's not what it means. He's like, but I get your frustration. I get it. And how do you think Jesus felt when he was trying to teach people that you can do these things? And instead they started praying to him and giving him offerings and wanting to just give all the glory to him. And he's like, no, guys, I'm trying to teach you that you can do it too. Stop praying to me. What do you think? And so it was the most beautiful experience I've ever had in my life. And I will cherish that for the rest of my life. And it has given me empowerment and confidence that I got it. Because if it was me that's been pulling me out of all these life changes and struggles and heartbreaks and disappointments and trauma, then I need to keep trusting myself. I need to trust that voice, that inner voice that we all have or should and go with it, because the more you trust in that inner voice, the stronger and louder it gets. And then it gets so much fun. It gets so fun because it'll be even for like the smallest things. It's like, hey, don't forget, grab that pen. You're going to need that pen later. And I'll be like, what do I need a pen for? I'm going to go get something. And it's like, get the pen. And then I get the pen and I'm walking out. And then I run into somebody who needed something and we needed a pen. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Thank y'all. You're right. Next time I'm just going to listen. I'm not going to question you. I'm going to listen. And so the more we listen to our inner voice, the stronger it gets and the more confident we get, because it's almost like you got your little team. You got a team all within you. And it was just so beautiful. I mean, I was crying my eyes out, just crying and crying because it felt like I had died. And I was having this beautiful conversation with God where he was just explaining everything to me so that I can better understand my job, my mission here on earth, and why it gets frustrating and why it's important to learn how to read people a little better so that I'm not only just like wasting my time with somebody that I'm like, you want to grow? You want to evolve? You want to be the best version of yourself? Oh my God, let's do it. And then they're not ready. And then I hurt them or I offend them. And then I get so hurt when I feel like I hurt somebody. Like it really, really bothers me when I feel like I've hurt somebody that I care for or just anybody. But now I understand why I get so like, okay, like, you're not ready. Fine. Go be a victim. Go be unhealthy. Keep living in your head and not getting good rest because you're in your head. Like there's been so many people where I'm like, you don't have to suffer. Like it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work, but I can help you if you're ready. I can help you get there if you're ready. And a lot of people are not ready to go fully in. A lot of people are always looking for immediate satisfaction. And the kind of journey I've been through and the kind of lifestyle I live, I didn't get here by immediate satisfaction. I got here with a whole lot of work, a lot of loneliness, because as you're evolving, the people around you are dropping unless they're evolving with you. So it's not a fun road. It's very painful, lonely, and it's got to be done by yourself. And yes, you can be guided by somebody that's done it so that you don't feel so alone. But trust me, a lot of times you have to go through it alone, because if you start asking people for opinions and what would you do? And what would you do? It starts to blur out what you already know what to do, because all the answers are within you. Like, this is your church. This is your temple. And we all have a higher self that we can communicate if we just silence our minds, our thoughts, and go within. Like, I don't think anybody understands the darkness I've been through. And in the darkest moments of my life, I was alone. And now looking back at those moments, I'm like, no, I was supposed to be alone. It's okay. So anybody that I was like, you weren't there for me, I'm like, no, that's fine. I got it. Like, you weren't supposed to be there for me, and it's okay. So it's important to trust that voice and to find ways to clear all the noise out so you can hear yourself better. And I think it's like the coolest thing to be told, like, hey, remember that time where you felt a voice or you just had this intuition to do something and you did it and you did well? That was you. That's why I call it like my big sister, because a big sister there to like protect and to like not let you fuck up, you know? So she's kind of like, she's letting you do it. And then after she lets you do it a few times and then you didn't do it right, then she's like, hey, don't do that. Like, look into that book. Like, read that book. Okay, good. All right. And then, like, we have free will in this life. We have free will at the end of the day. So it's not like it's always going to correct us. No, it's going to let you do something until you finally get the lesson. Cause I don't know if, like, when's the last time you took someone's advice and you're like, you're right. I'm going to do it. Like, no, for some reason we like to learn by just going straight to it. So it's okay. That's how we learn. That's how we decided to learn. For those that are going through your spiritual awakening and believe that there are different universes out there and all these planets. And if you look at Earth being like a school, like this is a university and there's a lot of different universities, but our souls sign up to come to this university, Earth, because it's the hardest one. It changes the way you see life when you're like, shit, if I signed up for this, and Earth is known to be the hardest university, I'm a baddie. I'm a bad bitch because my soul decided that we're gonna take that challenge on. We're gonna come to Earth. And Earth is an emotional roller coaster. It's all about emotions. It's about learning to control our emotions and to regulate them and to learn and experience. We want to feel things. So all the crap that we've been through, like, I know it sounds like shit, but we signed up for that because that's how we learn. How else can you teach somebody about something that you've never been through? So if you've been through shitty things, your soul signed up for that because it knew that you could handle it and you can live on to tell and share your experience where it might help other people. And it's not necessarily to help them not go through that because then you're robbing them from a lesson. It's more about helping them, guiding them to heal and move on from it better. Because I honestly can't think of like not going through certain experiences and just kind of going based on someone else's story because everyone's story is different and your outcomes might be different. So it's not necessarily about, I'm saving you from this situation. No, it's like, I'm showing you that it's okay to go through that situation. And here is what you could do to help yourself feel better about it sooner. And I feel so different these days. And I've even watched back some videos that I've posted on YouTube or some of my podcasts. And I've thought about like deleting them because I'm like, I'm too excited. I'm too loud. I'm too like aggressive. And no, I'm just going to leave it there because you guys get to watch all the different stages that I'm going through as I'm evolving. And I think that in itself is a beautiful thing to see. Like, damn, look how she used to talk. And now, like, she's just so, like, this or that, whatever it is that you've explored or observed of me. But I think my passion gets confused with aggression because of how much I've been through and how much better I feel after learning certain things, and it just made things easier for me to learn it. And it all comes from self love. When you love yourself so much and you realize what stress does, what anxiety does, what overthinking does to your body, I don't know. It just flips a switch in me where I'm like, that's what I'm doing to myself? No, absolutely not. I will not continue to hurt myself for you, you. I love you, but no, I love me more. Because if you don't put yourself first, then how can you be a good mom, daughter, partner, aunt? You can't. You have to be good in order for you to share and, and be good to others. You cannot help fill up a cup unless yours is already overfilling. So that's why it's important to fill your cup up first. And then when it starts to spill over, you're like, oh shit, I got extra energy. I got extra light. Who wants it? And then just be careful with who you share it with, like only those who are ready. So it doesn't get frustrating. So it doesn't feel like it's draining you. But then again, you can also control that, like, oh, you drain me. You allowed them to drain you. There's just so much to this. There's so much to this. So yeah, I just want to remind you to do shrooms. I'm just kidding. I'm not telling you that, but it is nice. And if you do it with a shaman or in a good setting, it's super important to do it in a good setting, if not by yourself. But if it's your first time and you're scared, then please find a good friend that's going to help you babysit you to make sure nothing crazy happens. But it's not something to be played with. It's not something that you take and go to a party with. It's something that you meditate to. And if you are open to the experience, then you might be shown something that's going to change your life forever, as it did for me. But what I really want the message to come across for is that inner voice. If I told you that inner voice was the best version of you talking to you and counseling you, it almost makes you want to reach that level faster. Like, shit, well, she's smart. Like, she saves me from everything. I want to be her now. Then just know it's possible. Like, just know that if you just keep working to be 1% better every day, then you will eventually get there. And as long as you stay on your path and you don't let anybody steer you off your path, then everything's going to be okay. And the stronger you are within yourself and the more you believe in yourself, then the the brighter your light shines and the more you're going to attract people. So again, just be careful on evaluating those who are ready or not ready to take on that path and respect it. No hate, no anger, no resentment, nothing. Everybody around you is teaching you something, whether it's something good or something bad, but we're all teaching each other. So always, please, always do things with love. And like I said, my passion and my like, God, you could do so much better. Like if you could just see the higher version of yourself, like you would be like, oh my God, how do I get that? But not everyone is ready. Okay. And sometimes people still need to go through certain lessons to be there, you know? And that's why it's important. And I'm learning this too. Like I'm learning that I need to be more gentle, you know, and just kind about it. But I know why I say it a certain way because I'm trying to like wake you up. I'm trying to, you ready? Let's go. Let's go. You know, but they're still teaching you. So respect, love and respect. Excuse me, love and respect always. So listen to that inner voice and respect people's journey because they're your teachers. And that's all I got. I love you guys. We'll talk soon. Bye.